Go ahead, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, Keith, and you've hit on a very important matter, and listeners will know that this is a very complex issue. What the cap was intended to do was to stop people from losing generational homes, and then it's creating some issues depending on where you live. So the first thing I think we need to do is to make sure that we've had an open and transparent discussion within the CBRM Council to allow citizens and everyone to come forward, and we need the province. The province of Nova Scotia determines the cap, and with that, to bring them in a way that talks about how to collaborate, because it's not just an issue affecting the CBRM, it's affecting all municipalities, and we can't go and do a knee-jerk on one solution and create others. And so the cap is an issue that has to be addressed. I think we have to do it in an informed basis, and we have to make sure that if council is going to be effective, we have to have the department and the minister at the table.
Before we move on, Cecil, would you care to say whether you support removing the cap?
Oh, well, listen. What I'm saying is the cap is not an easy issue. So I'm saying we can't take it off until we understand what removing it might cause.
Okay. Rankin McSween, go ahead, sir. 1 minute.
I would not remove the cap at the present time. The fact is that we are a municipality. We pay the highest municipal taxes in the whole province of Nova Scotia. That presents a number of problems and presents us with a number of disadvantages. The whole tax regime that we're operating under, it's got to be re-examined. We need to work with the Nova Scotia Federation of Municipalities on this, and we need to work with the province on this.
Thank you, Rankin McSween. Glenn Jessam.
I met with Mayor Morgan last week, and I don't want to portray a confidence, but I think he said it in public anyways, that we wouldn't be in the position we would be in right now if Cecil had supported him on equalization. He fought him. He fought him, and John Morgan wanted to use diplomacy first, and he felt that he was forced to go to court, and that didn't work out. And but he tried to use diplomacy, and he tried to. But Cecil Clark was no help, and he publicly, and he thwarted him every turn. That's the truth.
Thank you very much, Glenn Jessam. Wilf Isaac on the property cap.
Yes, the property tax is, you know, it should have been, instead of bringing it in as a universal thing, it should have been brought into the people that really needed the cap in order to save their homes from the ever-increasing assessments on their homes. To remove the cap, we would have to get our entitlements. Like I was saying before, you know, the CBRM is entitled to their entitlements, and those entitlements, okay, are the equity problem with the proper shares of the equality payments that are sent to the province. If they come to Cape Breton as they should be coming in around $125 million, that cap could be removed and taxes could be lowered. But in the meantime, we'd have to be very careful on how we look at that cap and if it's going to suit and help everybody in the CBRM and especially the people in the rural areas.
Thank you, Wilf Isaac.